and girls, teachers and staff at Heritage School. The Dover family is so excited to be part of a new school family. One important member of our family is sitting right next to me. His name is Obie for short. The organization that trained him names their litters to keep track of the many dogs they provide to families who need them. Obie was in fact part of the Star Wars litter. He trained with his brothers Hans and Chewbacca and his sister Amidala. He is a 2-year-old golden doodle, and he is a multi-purpose service dog. Why do we have him? Well, the most important part of our family is our daughter Ella. She is 10 years old and is a 3rd grader at Harvest Elementary. She will be a Heritage student next year. She loves gymnastics, being with friends, the movie Frozen, and jumping on our trampoline. She also loves her boy Obie. We hope you grow to love Obie too, because he will be coming to school with Ella every day next year. Thank you to Mr. Musson, Mrs. Sontag, and Mr. Shuko for welcoming Obie to Heritage. In this quick video, we hope you will get a better understanding of what Obie does for Ella, the do's and don'ts when seeing Obie in the hallways, and even a few of his favorite tricks. So let's start from the beginning. This is us meeting Obie for the first time.
All right, next up we have Obie. Obie's going to be working with Ella.
There you go.
Good job,
Hooray.
Obie family was filled with so much excitement to meet him. We waited 13 months to finally go to Ohio for 2 weeks to meet Obie and learn how to be the best handlers we could be. This is one of the unique things about Obie. He is always part of a 3-person team. You will never see Ella working with Obie alone. An adult will be trained to work with Ella and Obie, and she will be the person in charge of where Obie goes and what Obie does. We can't wait to meet his special handler. He's had the same handler for 2 years at Harvest, and she even got to go with us to Ohio to get trained. Obie does many things for Ella. He helps her balance in the hallways. He was bred specifically for a child who needed help with balance. He also alerts when Ella has a seizure. See, Ella has something called epilepsy. She has seizures almost every day. The only time you should hear Obie bark is when Ella is having a seizure. So you might be a little startled at first being in school and hearing a dog barking, but it's just Obie doing his job. His favorite special treats for alerting are good old beef hot dogs. See, with epilepsy, seizures look many different ways. The kind of seizures that Ella has oftentimes causes her to fall. So you'll see Ella wearing a helmet like this with a face shield so that if she does fall, she doesn't hurt herself and we can keep her as safe as possible. He is able to go to every one of Ella's doctor's appointments. Obviously, going to the doctor isn't always so much fun for Ella, but Obie makes it a lot easier. He also helps Ella take her mind off the scary things that she sometimes feels during a seizure. He really is a goofy dog, so oftentimes we will make Obie do something silly or touch her arm or leg or rest his head in her lap after a seizure, and it always helps Ella out. She was just in the hospital and he knew exactly what she needed. We didn't even tell him to do this. Pretty cool, huh? So as you can see, Obie works really hard when he is with Ella. But rest assured, once he gets home from school, he gets to take off his vest and just be a dog and run and play. We know many people feel badly for service dogs because of how hard they have to work. Obie gets to play really hard too. So to wrap up, here are some of the do's when it comes to Obie. If Obie is in the hallway, be sure to say hi to Ella and Obie. However, whether he is at specials, in the hallways, or at recess, Obie is always working. Do still approach Ella and talk with Ella. Just because Obie is there doesn't mean you can't talk to her. You just can't distract him by trying to pet him. Do ask Obie's handler permission to pet Obie. There will be times, especially if you're in Ella's classroom, where you will be able to pet and interact with Obie, but this time will be very limited. Some don'ts to keep Ella and Obie safe. Do not approach Obie while he is working in hopes of petting him. He needs to be concentrating, and if you come up and distract him, Ella may have a seizure that he will not notice. Don't feed Obie people food. Obie has severe food allergies and can become very sick if he gets anything other than his dog food or his special hot dog treats. And do not tease Obie with a toy or roughhousing. He has been specifically trained for gentle play. Now here are a few of Obie's fun tricks that he likes to do when he's with Ella. Good boy, give me 5. That's a boy. Down. Good boy. Stay. Good, stay. Obie. That's the force push that all the Star Wars dogs learned. Pretty cool, huh? Stand. Sit. One of the coolest things that Obie can do when he's at the doctor with Ella is to distract Ella so that she's not so scared. So one of the cool things we do is if Ella is sitting, I can have him touch her leg. Obie, touch. Good boy. And that will distract Ella when she's getting her blood drawn or any other pokes. And finally, let's just do a shake. Good boy. Down. So a lot of times Obie will be in a down while Ella's at specials or while she's in the classroom, but then when we want him to get up and start moving in the hallway again, for example, we give him the command free. So, Obie, free. And he can get up. And finally, to distract Ella, if she's frustrated or she's scared about something, sometimes she'll even do it herself. And she'll say nuzzle. So if she's frustrated or mad, nuzzle, 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 yes. And he helps and distracts Ella. So thank you, boys and girls, staff and students, for spending some time with us. Thank you for welcoming us to the Heritage family, and we will see you soon.